Thanos. Oh, there it goes. Colbert. That was my Colbert experience. What's up, Griefer? Ladies and gentlemen, we're honored to have two of the newest community contributors on North America in the chat tonight. Everybody say congratulations to Griefer. And I believe to Mr. Moto as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, gentlemen, but they have been brought on board to the CC program, so make sure you go throw them some follows. Let's do a little shout out here. Make sure I get this right. Can I do this right? There we go. It's nice when the bot works. There you go. Make sure you go follow their channels, guys. Check them out when you have a few minutes. Briefer and I have been having a nice, healthy conversation in clan chat today. There are now 3 of us in Kraken that are CCs. This is pretty good matchmaking for us. We're top tier. Squishy cruisers to shoot at. Tier 6 battleship doesn't give me too much heartburn. Alright, we'll see how this goes. So happy birthday to Battleship Roma. That's right. Alright. Today in 1940, one day before Italy joined the Second World War, she was launched. There we go. Let's see if that makes me get the notices up. Okay. Alright, let's look over... Alright, so standard battle. 5 battleships, 4 cruisers, 2 destroyers. So we don't want to... I'm not going to stray too far from our cap circle. I like playing... I'll try and kind of hang to the center with this thing and just see what kind of shots I can get. But so Griefer and I were having this conversation in clan chat because I got prompted. There's a guy on Twitter who routinely tags like me, Zoop, and Zath when he tweets stuff. And we've been having this conversation kind of off and on for a week or so, weekish, about carriers. Oh, there's Striker. Look at Striker trolling me already. I love it. At least he's on the same team. And so I did some number crunching today. I thought this was fascinating. One of the, I'm continually building data for my carrier myth busting episode video when I finally get off my ass to do it. And so somebody basically asked, they said in the next patch they're changing the emblem requirements for carriers. They're dropping the damage requirements down. It looked like about 15%-ish across the board. Okay. I saw that and went, oh, thank God, because right now there's no way I can attain them because the damage numbers they want are just lunacy. And so I thought, okay, well, this makes sense. This is good stuff. Pardon me a moment. And so I was looking at the data, and I was like, well, what does this data actually say, right? Like, what are carriers, like, what's the deal here? And so I started crunching the numbers. I looked at average damage of every carrier and every tier, pre-rework and post-rework. Now, that doesn't work for the Brit carriers, because the British carriers didn't exist pre-rework. So I only have post-rework numbers for those. But every carrier that had a pre-rework version, I took a stab at. And what I discovered was that Tier 4 carriers, this is a global thing. I averaged every server. This is global. Tier 4 carriers and Tier 10 carriers across the board now do about 10-ish% less damage than they used to, than they did pre-rework. Tier 8 carriers are almost exactly where they used to be. Almost exactly the same place. I haven't seen their destroyers yet. I'm starting to get a little heartburn. I don't want to be out here by myself. Let's turn out a bit.
Let's see what they look like.
I'm going to take a pot shot at this Nagato while I do it. God, he's moving slow. Nagato. And then Tier 6 carriers. This is what I thought was fascinating. Tier 6 carriers have really gotten a nice buff in terms of damage. I thought this was fascinating. Some of that is because Furious and Ark Royal are 2 of the best damage-dealing carriers in Tier 6. Ranger and Old Independence are both basically equally trash, right? Neither one of them is any good in terms of straight damage. However, Furious and Ark Royal are actually quite good. And so I thought that was fascinating, that a combination of the 2 new carriers And then Ryujo basically stayed where she was in terms of damage, more or less. The 2 new carriers are basically at Ryujo level, and then Ranger is still kind of, kind of trash tier, for lack of a better way to put it, at tier 6. And I was like, huh, all right, I wouldn't have called that. This central position's not really getting me anything right now, is it? I'd have shots on this Nagato if I could see him. Yeah, uh-huh. Thought there'd be one out there. That's the Skunya. Skunya? However you say it. The little Euro DD thing. So anyways, I just thought that was fascinating. And that's absolutely, that might be a really good hit. Oh. Ooh, Nagato. Ouch. Happy birthday to me, but that's a rough one for you, sir. Woof. I just took half that guy's HP away in a salvo. No, because all we have is aggregate numbers, Seabass, so there's no way to measure that, really. You'd have to be looking at, you'd have to be getting way down into the weeds. Like, we can't see that data. Wargaming could potentially come up with something if they wanted to. Oof, another 15k. This ship eats Nagatos for breakfast. Right, as EdgeCase points out, Wargaming could do that on their end if they wanted to, but we can't do that with publicly available data. It's not a thing. Oh. Uh-oh, kids. Uh-oh, kids. I see broadside turpits. I drool. I drool. Come on. Get back to starboard. Get back to starboard. Oh my god, the dispersion. Look at that dispersion. It's going to be a good hit. I can feel it. I can feel it! 3 pens? Yes. Now he's moving forward. Now he's like, I don't want to be here anymore. Come on, guns. Reload. Reload, guns. Oh, he's going to be behind the island. I'm not going to get a shot. Dang it. Yeah, I lost my shot. Unless he moves up further. He's slowing down. I think he's slowing down. No, he's charging. If he... No, he's... Oh, he's turning out. Ooh, hang on. I'm going to have a good shot here. Hold on. Need to see. Need to see. See. He's turning. He's turning. He's turning. Let's take it right there. I think I'm a little behind him, but I'm taking it anyway. Yeah. 5 ricochets. Rough. Woof. Ghost Rider! People are lined up for blocks. Oh, I see what you did there. That's probably a terrible shot because I don't think I can get through his deck armor at that angle, but we'll try it. The Vanguard will be equally squishy if I can get my shells on him. That's a nice hit on the Terp. Better than I expected. I've also got this Bagration I can shoot at. Is he reversing? Questionable. What are you doing out here, sir? What are you doing out here? And you're stopping now? Oh, okay. Sure thing, buddy. Seems questionable. Overpins. That's Roma's curse. The multifaceted curse of this ship is just, oh, she overpins the bejesus out of everything. Perfectly broadside cruiser. That's like the worst thing you could be shooting at. However, this pretty squishy Vanguard coming through this gap over here. Looking forward to that. If he lives. He's got torps in his face. Where is he? Oh, okay, he's right there. I thought he was coming through the gap, but he's not. He's slowed down. Can I get shells through this, over this island? Let's try it. I think I can. I got a few of them over. Ooh, yeah. That's the fun thing about Vanguard. Her armor scheme is squishy. Slow down a bit, give my guns time to reload. Come on. I got my stern turret available. Might be enough. He's moving so slow. I don't think I'm going to get him. I think I got the last 2 points. I think I got the last 2 points of damage. Enjoy, Zara. Have fun with that. Overpin City. Feels bad. Alright, we're gonna cut through to the center. Trying to avoid these Zara torps that I'm sure are coming my way. Team on the other flank has not done very well. I feel like I should... I'm gonna have to turn around and go deal with this Bismarck. Yeah, let me go do that. Let me go do that. I have an angle on this new Mex? I kind of do. I kind of do. This is the guy that needs to die, though. Let's worry about him first. Is he turning out? Oh, I may not have led that salvo properly then. Let's see what he does. I got the lead right. Yeah, not a great salvo. I've been struggling with these guns. I keep... The shell velocity is so stupidly fast, I keep overleading everything. It's driving me crazy. Alright, I think that ought to kill the Bismarck. Somebody ought to get him. Either the DeGrasse or he's burning down. So either I'm going to get him or the DeGrasse is. DeGrasse got him. That's fine. Alright. Let's go be useful. Embrace the beatdown. Time for some fisting. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing with Littorio. Yeah, I've been trying to mess with my alerts to get him to come up. I have to do this weird thing with my goofy overlays every week, it seems. Alright, Nagato. The fact this Nagato is still alive after I crushed him early on makes me super sad. Let's see if that doesn't hurt him a little bit. He's just tooling around the back of the map. Like, just chilling. Another 5k. Not a great hit, but not an awful one. What is up, my dude? What is up, little Farragut? How you doing? You better kill him or I will. Ha! Right before my shells get there. Alright, now what is this Nagato going to do, I wonder? Right now it looks like he's going to run aground. We're going to move through the gap over here just because I don't know what he's going to do. He's the best source of damage I have left on the board. All he's done is sail kind of... Okay, so my alerts are working now, finally. I don't know why the resub alert's not working. It was working or at some point earlier. Really want my guns on this Nagato. I have no shells. Alright, guys, so let's get this done tonight. I have 6 of the Russian crate codes still left. We're gonna blow these out very quickly tonight. So we're gonna start with that. There's our first giveaway of the night. Seabass, I've never seen that movie either. I never have. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but I've never seen it either. There's a lot of, like, classic films that I've never seen. The Godfather is one of them. Who was somebody else I was talking to this weekend? They were like, oh, you need to see this movie now. I was like, no, I've never seen it. I can't remember. It was something. Gone now. Might have a shot at this carrier if they can get eyes on him again. But no, my shot's going to be the Nagato, I think. I'm having to guess at the lead here. Let's try it. He's going to burn down. Yeah, DeGrasse is going to burn him out.
Welcome.
I have to watch The Godfather. Sword and Seb, guys, thank you for the follows. Appreciate that. So, SF, nope. We've gone with the sipping rum. That is my Centenario 25. Delicious. That is the good stuff. Where is our carrier? Why is he not spotting this other carrier so we can crush him like a worm? That he had red wine. When Zath was here for Lex a couple of years ago, he went through at least a bottle of my red wine. We sat downstairs and played board games on my nice table, and the liquor cabinet is in there with the wine rack. And ooh, wine? Yeah, man, help yourself. So he went through a bottle of I think it was a Pinot Noir he grabbed off the shelf. We played a game of Rebellion, which was it was a blast to play on the tabletop. Such a great game. The more I do this, the more I do Twitch streaming, the more I'm convinced that that's my next venture, right? I spent a significant... we've now done 3 different Battletech streams on the weekend with Fermet Core, and I'm starting to back Kickstarter board games, and I'm starting to rig the table downstairs for sound and cameras and try to figure out how to run all that and everything. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more board gaming streaming as I mature in my my streaming efforts. That's definitely going to be a thing. I've been looking at a game right now on Kickstarter called Nemesis, which is their first expansion is available right now, which is there she is, which has been interesting because the original game was done some time ago. That's pretty decent dispersion. Oh, that's really good dispersion, kids. Come on. Oh, I needed to lead him just a little higher. So I backed, Griefer, I backed the Batman the Animated Series board game, which is going to be phenomenal when it comes out. I've played a little bit of that on Tabletopia, really, really good. And then I backed a game called Sea of Legends recently, which is by the Wiseman family. Jordan Wiseman was the founder of FASA and Battletech. And then, of course, his son Zach is the head of the studio that's now producing this Sea of Legends game, which is a pirate game, which looks like a lot of fun. I have not, Griefer, I haven't heard of it. Black Pants Legion's YouTube videos. I don't think so, Nolo. I don't generally go looking for Battletech on YouTube. As you should, Striker. That was a nice game for you. Well done. A nice game for both of us, I think. Yeah. Ismahan had a good game. Kudos to that guy. I guess I should compliment Striker. He had a decent game, too. A million. Nice. A nice even million. I had a game in my Roma yesterday where I did 160k with like a 1.1 million with all the flags and everything. Oh, so good. Oh, I know it was Castle. I was there for part of it. Very small part, but I was there for part of it.